Okay, everybody, we are going to start at 12:30, and as you can see, I'm driving right now. I do have full self-driving, but I'm in my subdivision. I'm just going to pull up in a park. We're going to do our 15-minute midday reset, and then I'm going to drive home. The point of it is, it doesn't matter where you are, you can take 15 minutes and do the reset. And it helps me because I've committed to doing the reset every day live on Facebook. So even though I could have taken 5 extra minutes and done it a little later, since I committed, I am going to do it at 12:30. We have 1 more minute to go. And you can do this reset at an airport. I've done it at airports. I've done it while the truck was driving me across town on full self-driving, of course, safety first. I've done it in all kinds of places. Once you get used to it, the noise will not bother you anymore. So that is, one of the questions I get is, well, it's a noisy place. That's just our mind telling us, hey, don't do it. Because the mind wants to do what minds do. The mind just wants to run repetitions, run loops. And this way it will be quiet. And I'm just going to pull in over here and we'll get started. It is 12:30, so I'm just going to pull in the shade right here. All right, and here we go. Okay, let's start the timer. All right, timer is going. Now, if you're at work, just find a quiet place. There might be a prayer room. I know a lot of airports have prayer rooms as well. I haven't used one, but try it. I don't think anybody's gonna tell you to not do meditation in a prayer room. So today is an odd day. Yesterday we did an even day, Brahmari Pranayama style meditation. Today it's a little different. And this is actually the meditation that I started when I first got started because I didn't know about any of this. And the idea is to close our eyes, take a few deep breaths, and then drop into the blankness behind the eyes. And your mind is going to race, but that's what minds do. We gently come back to the blankness behind the eyes. And sometimes that is not going to work. If the mind is racing and you have thoughts and it's not working, try to go after the thought. So whatever thought comes in, try to focus on that thought and you will notice that it disappears. That's the trick. So here we go. We're going to get started. Deep breaths. Sometimes I do single deep breath. Sometimes I do double deep breaths, and the double deep breath is a very deep breath first, and then at the top another quick inhale, which will only be partial. That's just to fill up the lungs. The important part of when you're breathing is a lot of times we end up breathing just in the chest. We want to do a full breath, like including the stomach. So try to let your stomach loose and try to breathe chest and stomach at the same time. Here we go. So I held it at the top and notice how I did an audible sigh at the exhale. That does help relax. It kind of cues the body to relax. That is a natural process as well. Like sometimes when we sigh, there's a reason we sigh. It's to relax, and that's what we're doing. Now, you don't have to hold it as long or as little as I do. You do it at your own pace. Some people like music. If you want to play music and it helps, that's great. I prefer instrumentals as long as there's no vocals, because if there's vocals, your mind is going to start tracking the vocals. So just do instrumental music if you want, and we're gonna do another deep breath and then we're gonna drop in. Dropping into the blankness behind the eyes. There is a specific spot for me, and that is between the center of the eyes, a little bit behind the eyes. And if you look there, you will notice a dark circular spot. That's what I'm looking at right now. Even though my eyes are closed, it's a darker spot right there. And of course, me talking through it doesn't help me, but hopefully it helps some other people. And that's the idea, is to just focus on that spot and keep breathing normally. Just relax. You will notice some tension releasing. And I'm just focusing on the blankness behind the eyes, that circular spot. Yeah, and about now I'm noticing some feelings in the chest area. It's just energy. You might notice it in different parts of the body. Just notice it. Sit with it. Sometimes for me it's in the heart space, in the heart area, but today it is just generally in the chest. Sometimes you'll notice these feelings that we get, they are expansive or they're contractive. And I love the expansive feelings. I've had instances where it will start with an expansive feeling in the chest, and then it will become like this, I call it a glee-like feeling in the throat. And it's just joy, it's just love, it's just, and it's not focused at anything, it's just the body feeling it. Now I'm noticing today, I was in the blankness behind the eyes, but right now I'm moving more towards the chest, and I can feel energy in the chest area. And that may be some remnants from yesterday. I did a deep hour-long session, and a lot of feelings and emotions came up, and it could be a remnant of that. Oh, there we go. You'll notice sometimes you connect really deeply with the blankness behind the eyes. The awareness. Now, since I'm talking, I'm not getting a lot of thoughts. If you're quiet, just listening, you might be getting a lot of thoughts floating by. It's okay, just let them float by. If some thought has some gravitational pull to it, just try to pursue that thought. Don't try to not think it, because if you try to not think it, it's not going to go away. Just try to sit with that thought and notice how it just dissipates. It just disappears. And right about now, I'm starting to feel that energy that I had in the chest area is starting to localize around the heart. And the reason it's doing that for me is I had started meditating around I returned to this. And this was the heart. So it was like I returned to my heart. That's what my focus was for some time. So now when I meditate, a lot of times the heart just wants that attention. It just pulls me, and sometimes my whole body will twitch when I connect. The whole body will twitch. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I'm just sitting in the bedroom and everything is quiet. I normally don't play any music, and I will drop in and it will be like a jolt. And then after that happens, I'll get that glee-like feeling in the throat. There's got to be a name for that. I'll have to do some research on it. Yeah, there is the heart space. And there are some days that you'll be able to connect both to the awareness behind the eyes and the energy in the chest at the same time. I know it's hard to explain, you have to experience it. But I've had that happen a few times. Feeling in the chest, kind of expanding a little bit into the upper arms area. That expansive feeling, that feeling of joy. And there's the heart. One of the thoughts that just came to me is, be kind to me, be kind to myself. That kind of goes hand in hand with, I love me, I love myself. Be kind to me, be kind to myself. I'm kind to myself. And something different is happening. I'm just feeling a lot of emotion. If I'm not mistaken, my right eye is building up a tear, which happens sometimes in meditation. And if there's a tear, there's a tear. I know some people who meditate quite often, they've been known to have tears flowing in a meeting. Oh, I wonder if it's tear of joy. And as I'm in here, all of a sudden I'm feeling the air of the air conditioner on my arms, and it's not as cold as I would expect. And you see how the mind is trying to trick me and go down a rabbit hole. Oh, there it is. I just connected strongly to the blankness. A thought just occurred to me, and this is what the mind does. And the mind was thinking, what does somebody see me as? A person parked in a parking lot at this neighborhood park with his eyes closed, looking in the phone. It just came, it went, it's done. Oh wow, the alarm is going off already. It doesn't seem like 15 minutes, but it is time. Whew, that was a good session. I'm gonna stop the alarm and I'm gonna go home, do my 3-minute reflection, and then do my 5-minute mirror session. Maybe one day we will talk a little bit about that. That's a very powerful way of doing it. Let me turn this alarm off. So that's a very powerful way of meditating. I'll just have to explain it to everybody, but hopefully everybody was able to do a reset, get themselves reset. Very powerful for me today. I've never meditated in this park. There's nobody around, but I did connect to the blankness. I did connect to the heart space. I did feel the feelings, and a lot of times it's just about feeling those feelings in the body. They'll be in different places. For me, sometimes in the chest, in the heart space, in the gut. It could be anywhere. I mean, I've even had it in the upper thighs, just different types of feelings. And the idea is just to sit with those feelings. Don't try to fight them or resist them. Or the idea is to enjoy that sensory input. All right, I'm gonna drive home now. If you guys have comments, feel free to comment. And maybe what we need to do at some point is do like an AMA or something, and maybe answer some questions people might have. But right now, this really just helps me because it's my commitment to help everybody else. And wherever I am, I take a minute to do this. I'm just wondering how I'm going to do it in a plane if there's no Wi-Fi. Have a good day, everyone.